Everybody, this is Johnson Joseph, and welcome to my option journaling. So this is September 1st, 2025, Monday. It's Labor Day. It's about 12:50 p.m. Pacific time out in California, Los Angeles. So I just want to do a quick video of some of my option ideas I'm looking to trade going to this week, and just share my thought process and my ideas and why I'm looking to possibly execute an option play for this play right here. So what I'm looking at right now is KO, Coca-Cola. I'm using Thinking Swim platform. The only indicators I have right now, I have the RSI on the bottom, the MACD, and I'm using the all-time average true range price. So right now I'm just looking at all the other indicators. I took them off, but when I usually start, I like to zoom out. So currently on a daily. So if I'm swing trading, I like to swing trade from the daily and also look at the weekly and the monthly as well. So if you're swing trading a couple of weeks out or months out, it's better. It's a good idea to chart on the larger time frames to give you more time in your trade and everything. So right now I have KO on a daily time frame. I zoomed out. So we're looking at where we are right now. This is all the way out to July 2024. So about a year out chart. So when I go into it, pretty much right now we're just doing support and resistance. Pretty much going back to the left hand side to see where from these candlesticks. Each of these candlesticks represent one day. So depending on what time frame you're in, each candlesticks represent that time frame. So I'm on a daily, so each candlestick is one day. If I go on the monthly, each candlestick is a monthly. If I go on like a 30-minute or an hour, each candlestick represent an hour or 30 minutes. So right now, I'm just pretty much pinpointing all the support and resistance levels as price points. So right now, this gold line is my entry. So if price goes above this price, is one of my indicators telling me if price goes above this price and remains for 2 to 1 to 3 or 1 to like 1 or 2 15-minute candles, then I'll look into executing my option idea, my contracts. So right now, if price goes above this gold line, then I'm looking at call entry. Then I'm looking at where is the next resistance level where price may bounce and come down, or price will have to break to go to the next level. So right now, what I'm seeing is just about right. Yep. So I'm pointing at $70.12 will be the next target that price will have to hit. If it hits it, and we may see a pullback and come down, or if it doesn't hit, it will break that and go to the next resistance level. So I said $70.12. The average true range is telling me the average price moves. So right now it's saying currently is about 89 to 90 cents. So if I'm doing the entry of $69.15 plus say 0.90 will give me about $70.05. So roughly around there. Again, it may not always be accurate, but if you're in that price range, then you have a good idea where price can hit and bounce off of. This is 705. Yeah, 705 could work too. So right here, so not as much, but yeah, 705 could work also. But so now this becomes my daily first target. So I like to put the time frame, first target, so I know, and then I put the date of when I charted this. And the reason I do that is it allows me to go back and look at the chart and see if what I was the idea, not the ideas, but what I was planning about this price to go actually did. So I'm knowing that what I'm saying to myself, or what the reason why I'm going into this trade, if it hit those points, then I know, okay, then what I was saying was it was a good idea to take that. And if it doesn't, I know, okay, maybe why didn't it hit those targets? What was I was looking at that time to say it was, or if it wasn't. So it's a good idea to put the dates and stuff in what I do. So I copy this. I put a green line, and then I also said alert. So I get alert on my phone. It'll be a text message that comes. It said first target 91225, 2025. So it's telling me, okay, it broke, it hit those first target. It's time for me to start trimming some profits and stuff. So this helps when you don't have to like keep staring at the chart, where you just make sure you just got pre-plan. So to all your charting, set your alerts, and just going within that flow, and going within your system, and stay true to your system. If you set your risk, how much you put it in, it'll have to hit this, that. If it doesn't, I'll wait. So that's how you have to play. You gotta have a plan and stick to your plan, no matter what. Of course, you make adjustments, but going in there and not having a plan, it's a higher risk for you to possibly lose your money and everything. But again, right now we're just charting and everything. So this to be alert I get. I usually put it on maybe a cent, a little 1 cent higher. So at or above $70.13, send me an alert, and I get that alert from my phone. And these are the settings I set. So play the sound, text message. I get an email also, and this I just kept it regular. Hit create. So boom. So I got my first target. Next, looking for the next pinpoint. Yep, 70.86. I like that. And I put daily second target. I'll just copy it. Second target, green line, copy this, then set the alert. 70.87 above, boom. Alright, then I'll probably look for like 1 or 2 more. Boom. And what I'm looking at is pretty much is how often the bars hit this line. So that's one here. Oops, not that. Boom. Hit it right here. Boom. Hit it. It broke out. All this whole support right here. It bounced off. It broke and went up. This will broke it out a little bit. Broke in. Boom. Boom. So I'm just capturing these. All of this, another one, bouncing off of this line. So that's where I'm doing my support and resistance. All here, all here, all here. Boom. So now it's telling me there's a possibility the price can go back up to here again. It can break out, come back down. It can hit, come back down. It can go up a little bit, break out all the way up in here, and go all the way back down. So this is where it's telling me. So this is where I set my third target at. Then I set the alert. So I'm learning as I go, and just to get I chart a lot, and I get better at support resistance before I add my moving averages. So here, and then now, once I charted these, I also like to put some stop losses also to give me some alerts. So I like to hit it very close to like every pinpoint. So it just let me know, okay, price is going down. Look at the charts on my phone. I get the alert, and I look and see how is it still in the state, what stage it's currently in. Sometimes, so if it goes down farther, I go back and say, okay, what stage of the money flows, and is it still in stage 1, still stage 2? So I just let it. But if it's declining and now it's heading down to a stage 4, the past 1 or 2 days, and then I'll look to exit out the trade. But again, you can always exit and re-enter again as well to preserve capital. So I'll put one right here. What's that? So there's one stop loss for me here. So I'll go in again, and then I'll put daily first stop loss. Stop loss, and I'll put the date. And I'll put it red. I'll make it red. Center alert. 69 below. At or below 69. 96. I go 1 cent down more. Boom. Alright, so then I look for another support and resistance level. It'll be around here. Boom. Boom. Yep. Another one here. Second stop loss. And I'll probably put it like 3 to 4 deep stop losses. What's that? 69.73. Boom. 68. I'm sorry. 68.72. Boom. So boom. That's my stop losses. I have my targets on my daily. So now, if I want to confirm. So now from there, if I want to take a quick look at the weekly. So let's look at the weekly. So I'll do this pretty much the same thing on the weekly. So I hit my daily entry, my weekly entry. So boom, I know if it breaks out of this on the weekly entry, definitely look for call options, long call options. Weekly entry 9125. I'll leave it gold. No, what I do wrong. This is wrong. Weekly entry right here. Boom. Then the next target, the first target will probably be around It moved about $2 and it's at 70. Yeah. If I go all up to here, what's that, 71? It's definitely gonna hit some support resistant levels. So I'll probably put it, so boom, entry, 793. That's a support level right there too. 770.12, 71.12. Yeah. If I go above here, yeah, I'll put it here. I'll put this as weekly first target. Set the alert above 70.33. Good. All right. So now I quickly go back on the daily, and then I'll open up my moving averages. Okay, so now I know it just hit stage one because price is above the 5-day moving average. Okay, so now we'll see how it plays out this week. If it's still in the uptrend, it's gonna hit the 10-day moving average. So stage one. So this is a good setup here. And then once it crosses the green line, which is the 20-day moving average, we're pretty much in the stage two and going to the uptrend to hit the next target. So for now, I said my alert for this. First target, daily stop loss. I didn't. I thought I did. Strange. I thought I hit my first target on here. That's really weird. So 69.15. I thought I put this. Alright, I probably must have deleted by accident. Boom, 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 boom. Daily entry 925. 69.15. So boom, when the price breaks above this, we're looking at and it holds about 1 to 3 15-minute candles. So what I mean by that, I'll go into a 15-minute chart when the market first opened, and I wait about, of course, 15 to 30 to 45 minutes to see if it's there above the or. Alright, anyhow, then if it breaks, then the next target would be, on average, it moves what, 88 cents. So 69.15. Plus 0.88. 8.88 is the average true range, and it's at what, 73. Daily first target. Oh yeah, I put it already. And now from there, MACD's curling up, getting ready to cross. RSI is forming on the upside. So these are the additional indicators I add to show that, okay, what I'm telling myself is somewhat setting up. So Price is set up in the stage 1, prices above the 5-day moving average. And all of this I would type out and write out similar to this. So I go and put the date 9/1, and I'll say okay. I haven't looked at the thing yet, the trade stuff yet, but I will put KO. So if I want to look at this, so it said target is at 70.12, 70.86, 71. So I'll go here in the trade section, and this week coming up, if you're looking for a quick in and out, then you can possibly get that. So it's at 69. This is not a bad trade. If you trade on a weekly, meaning same week of the trade, it's a little much riskier. So I usually plan out a month or a few weeks out as a swing trade to give prices time to go bounce up and down and everything. So the 19th, so this is September 19th. I'm looking at 70 is not bad at all, and 71. So if I'm looking at this trade, this is how I'll enter it. So I'm saying KO on 9/19. I'm looking at 70 call, 70 strike price, right? 70 call. Then I put the bid in ax 0.54, 0.57. Then I put the open interest is 12,009K. Then I put the volume. Volume is 7.2K volume. Then I put the delta 35. Delta meaning, from not my understanding, every dollar move, I believe the meaning, I'm not 100% correct, but I know the dollar is for every dollar moved. Let me confirm it real quick. I don't want to give information, false information. Delta. So delta is a Greek option that measures the rate of change in the option price relative to the underlying asset price. It ranges from -1 to 1, which indicating 0. The option premium barely moves with underlying price. So what it means, sorry guys, I just want to get you the right information. Delta measures impact of change in the price of the underlying asset. Data measures impact of a change in time remaining. And then 03 data. So this will be a call option I'll look into as a possible call option. Then I'll copy this and put this in my entry, my daily entry notification. So now when it hits and remains, I'll look into this. I go straight there and possibly make the purchase. And then I'll just write all this down on my notes. So I'll put the daily, weekly, and monthly sometimes. and then I'll just write everything I see. So boom, on a daily, price is in stage 1, just crossed 5-day EMA. Price is above the 200 moving average, which is good. The MACD right here, MACD curl is forming to the upside. RSI uptrend. RSI is here, just RSI. What else I see? Entry look price above 69.15 and remains for 2 to 3 15-minute candle. Look for call options, and boom. And this is what I write down. So now I'm writing the technicals of this play I'm looking to jump into, and I'll do the same thing for the weekly and the monthly also. And then I'll also look into the sector Coca-Cola's in. So Coca-Cola is in, let me see, I think I just searched that. Coca-Cola is in consumer staples. So I look at where consumer staples is at right now. I can just go to what I charted on my weekly journal. Consumer staples is between a stage 1 and stage 4. So let's check that out. So boom, is hit. Price is still below the 5. So if it breaks above the 5-day, it's a short uptrend, but we really wanted to hit the 10. Pretty much just it's letting us know that it's forming. We may get some pullback, of course, because right here, right before it hit the 5 and it could go above the 5 and come back down. So we may get some pullback, then back up and break out into the 20-day moving average, and then this uptrend from there. But as you can see, it's forming, it's curling on the uptrend. So being that Coca-Cola's in that sector is another indicator telling me that we may be forming a bullish price movement to the upside. And from there, I'll put this as part of my trade. So boom, this is a good trade to go. And then once I do make the trade, once I do put the trade, I have my journal here. I put the dates, when I enter, date I sell, the ticker, the position, the entry price, the exit price, the amount of exit, the amount of contract I exited, the commission, time, how long I've been in the trade, just the percentage, the gross profit I put in, the net profit after the commission fees are removed, and the total premium. And then it gives me the initial balance, total profits, average gain. And then I just type in the reason I got in. So I'll type in all the indicators. I'll pretty much type in everything here for my journaling. I'll type all this information in, and here the reason. I'll type in also the sector, XLP sector right now is forming a bullish movement as well. So I'll see how that week plays out also. Any lessons after executing a successful trade or not. The motion right now, I'm pretty much pre-planning, so I'm feeling good today. Labor Day, I'm good. Before I go ahead and execute the trade, also just want to set attention. All right, boom, I'm feeling good about the trade. Everything what I mentioned in my technicals is playing out right. Boom, let's execute. And if it's a loss, what happened? Did I wait too long to take profit? Did it hit a resistance? It bounced, it hit, and it fell right back down, retrace. So I'll put that as well. I'll put the focus, how my attention span was, where I was I working, was I home, what day it was, etc. And I just keep building out. and from there I just go back and go back to my journaling and see plays I did well in, and I look for those when they set up again, and that's how I keep a journal and just keep on pushing, and just set your intentions. The money will come. Is just learn these foundations, and again I'm learning myself. Not everything I know, like I'm not an expert, but I'm going through these channels currently right now. So it's just I'm just sharing my ideas, sharing my thought process, sharing what I use to execute plays. So hope this helped. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time, and I'll speak to you guys later. Peace.